Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some updates on some of my recent luxury purchases. There are some items that didn't work out and I did return. There are also some items that I have that I just haven't really gotten a chance to use, and I will explain. I actually put a question sticker out on Instagram because I love getting your feedback, and I asked you some video ideas or some things you wanted to see, and one of my lovely followers suggested that I do an update on my recent luxury purchases. More often than not, we see unboxings on YouTube and we don't always know how these items have worked out. So I thought that I would take a look at some of my recent luxury purchases and I would tell you which ones are working out, which ones might not be working out, and hopefully this will be helpful in case any of these items are on your wish list. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. The first item I wanted to mention is this beautiful Dior book tote. This was from the Riviera collection in the most lovely pink and gray. So some of you might recall I actually did purchase this. I want to say it was back at the end of last summer, and I actually only wore it once. I have had a lot of you say, hey, can you do a dedicated review on the book tote? I really want to get one. And I just have not really worn this bag that much. It is so beautiful and I knew I wanted to add a book tote, but I was just waiting on that perfect color combination. And when I saw this one, I was just obsessed. You might recall I ended up kind of testing the waters a little bit by purchasing one of their mitzvahs, and I put that on my Dior raffia bag. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to splurge and I'm going to get it. And it is beautiful, but I think the problem for me, I'm not really a tote girl. I'm definitely more of like a crossbody bag type of gal. You know that if you've been following me. Speaking of which, I did share the best luxury crossbody bag, so if you're interested, make sure to check that video out. But this bag, I don't have anything bad to say about it. I just have not used it that much. I definitely plan to use it more now that the spring and summer has arrived. It is just so beautiful. I think it pairs really nicely with a white dress, and that is how I wore it when I did wear it the first time. But look how lovely the design is. I truly believe that Dior bags especially are works of art. They're just so beautiful. But this one, the inside, I do have a Zumoni organizer, which I do have a 20% off coupon code. Make sure to check that out. But again, because it is a tote, I just have not used it. I definitely plan on using it more so that I can do a dedicated video, because I have had a lot of you ask. But again, I think because it is a tote, I just don't reach for that much. But I definitely plan to reach for it more now that the warmer weather is here. Okay, I picked this up as a Christmas gift from me to me. And this is a bag that was on my wish list for years. That's right, years. I would say ever since I started my luxury channel, I guess you could say, or ever since I started getting into luxury items. And I never thought I was going to be able to add it to my collection. And the couple times that it came available, it just wasn't the right time. Either I didn't have it in the budget or the specs on the bag weren't right, until the lovely Theguruedit came along and she had this bag, and it is the perfect Chanel mini square with the edged stitching. Now this was specifically what I wanted, the edged stitching. See how it's flat there? The 24K gold hardware, caviar leather. You have the Mona Lisa back pocket. You open it up like this. It is a single flap. I mean, this bag is beautiful. And I will say, some people have asked me, do you agree that the Chanel quality has gone down compared to what it used to be? And honestly, this is one of my only Chanel vintage pieces, and I would say 100% yes. My newer Chanel bags do not feel anything like this one. This one is just so luxurious. Again, you have the 24K gold hardware, and it just seems a lot sturdier. If you're someone who's really into Chanel, let me know. Do you agree that the Chanel quality has gone down a little bit? I love my Chanel bags, but I definitely feel a difference in this one compared to my newer ones. But let's get into this one. This is a great bag. It definitely fits a lot. I did a recent reel on Instagram. If you want to see what fits, I'll try to see if I can pop it up here. But the nice thing about this one, because it does have a longer strap, you can wear it as a crossbody. Now, do I reach for this a ton? I would say I use it more for special occasions. I have worn this, I think I wore this with pea coat, but it is a little small for my frame. I feel like for my frame, I look better with maybe bags that are just a tad larger than this, but needless to say, this is one of those bags that if you're a handbag collector, I am so honored and grateful to have it in my collection because it's just a bag I've wanted for so long. So it is super cute. If you are looking for a mini square or you're interested in a mini square, it definitely fits all of your essentials for sure. So, and I love the fact that it's a single flap. A lot of the Chanel bags are double flaps, so it makes it a little more difficult to get into, but not this one. It is just so beautiful. Oh, I just adore it. All right, I'm going to kind of lump the next two together. I recently discovered luxury jewelry this year, and I treated myself to two pieces. And again, because I change out my jewelry a lot, I wanted to be really mindful of what I purchased, and I wanted to make sure that if I did invest the money in pieces, sorry, I feel like I have a hair right here. I wanted to make sure that if I invested the money in luxury jewelry pieces, that there were things I was going to wear every day. And boy, oh boy, I have been wearing these items every day. And I purchased two items, and they're two rings, and they're from Cartier. The first item that I purchased is this love ring. Now, I got the love ring with the one diamond. You did have the option to get it without the diamond, but that one was not as shiny, and the one that has the diamond is rhodium plated, so it makes it shinier, and I wanted that to kind of go with my wedding bands. So I have been wearing this every day on my ring finger. And then the second one I got is this Justin Clue. Now, once again, with the Justin Clue, you could get this nail head ring without the diamonds. You could get it with the 22 diamonds, which is what I had, or you could get it like blinged out in diamonds, which was so pretty, but that obviously was a little more out of the budget. But I have been wearing this all the time. I did a dedicated video on the Justin Clue. I haven't done a dedicated video on the love ring, but I will say I love both of them and I wear them every day. And when I look down at my hands, it makes me so happy. So I am very impressed with Cartier pieces, I really am, but one little tip I can offer, some of the luxury brands like Van Cleef & Arpels and Cartier, you know, you want to make sure that you know exactly what you want when you're leaving, because I did mention before that when I bought my Justin Clue, I tried it on in store, I thought I had the right size, but when I got home it was too big, and so I exchanged it. But I almost wasn't able to exchange it because he literally looked at the ring with a magnifying glass and said, oh, there are some little scratches on it, and he almost didn't exchange it. So just a recommendation to you guys, make sure you know what you want before leaving the store. Make sure it's the right size. They have the little ring measuring system, but for whatever reason, a bigger one would be better, but then it was literally almost falling off my finger. But now I feel like I have the perfect size. I love both of them. They're both in white gold, but they also come in rose gold and yellow gold if that's your preference. I am so thrilled with these purchases. Love, love, love them. Now, a lot of people ask, will I be going further in my luxury jewelry journey, I guess you could say. I don't know about that, because for me, like I said, if I'm going to invest the money, I want to make sure it's something I'm going to wear every day, especially since I'm more into handbags. Like, I change those out more, but for jewelry, I want to wear it. And pretty much my fingers are taken up now. Maybe I'll look for a pair of earrings or a necklace, maybe a bracelet, I don't know, but I don't know that I am going to expand and have a huge collection, just because I like being able to wear it. But these are two purchases I have really been enjoying. Okay, let's talk about a bag, and this is a bag that I don't have anymore. You might recall last year, at the end of last year, I purchased an unexpected YSL envelope bag. It was in the beautiful crema soft color. Oh my gosh, and I wasn't planning on getting this, but Nordstrom was having a huge designer sale, and it was under the $2,000 mark, and you know that envelope bag is close to $3,000 now. I love the envelope bag. I have it in a marble pink. I also have it in a black, and this was in a cream color. Well, I got the bag, and I mentioned to you, I did a post on Instagram. The stitches were coming out of it, and I didn't know what to do, because on one hand I thought, okay, I got this bag for a discounted price from Nordstrom. Do I really want to complain about stitches? But then I was like, yes, I do. This is a lot of money to pay. I work hard for my money. I don't want there to be any issues. So I reached out to my sales associate, Nick. He was amazing. If you haven't followed him, make sure to, he's nickatnordies on Instagram, but he's awesome. But anyway, he was so great. He was able to get me another one and have it shipped to me. But I got that one and it actually had the same issue. So I was like, you know what? I am just going to return the bag, and it just wasn't meant to be. So I ended up returning that one. Was it a beautiful bag? Yes, but it just didn't work out. And second time around, I thought, you know what? It's just not meant to be. Right, let's talk about another bag that I just recently purchased, and I do not have it in my collection anymore. I've been looking for a new spring bag, and I thought that I found the perfect one. I had picked up the Mini Lady Dior in the most beautiful iridescent yellow, and I will pop an overlay so you can see what it looked like. I was so excited about it, and then I put the bag on my shelf next to my Raffia Lady Dior, and I thought, these look very, very similar. But not only that, the Mini Lady Dior is so expensive, like getting close to like Chanel pricing. And I'm like, that is way too much money to pay for a bag that I'm unsure about. Plus the flap bothers me. I don't like that the handles didn't go all the way down. I wanted an all leather strap, and this one had like a chain on it. I got to thinking to myself, you know what? If I'm having doubts about this bag, I cannot keep it. And as I've told you before, I think I mentioned it in a recent vlog, it's okay to have doubts, you know? Do I like to return things? No, especially luxury items. I get like heartburn about it. I just feel so guilty going in there and doing that because I try to make sure that I really think out my purchases, but sometimes it happens, and that one did not work out. So I did return that. Did I end up purchasing something to replace it? Yes, that video is coming very soon, so stay tuned because this is actually an item that's been on my wish list for a very, 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 very long time. So stay tuned for that. That video is coming. But unfortunately, I did return the Mini Lady Dior. It just wasn't meant to be. But if you guys are looking for beautiful pastel colors, Dior has a lovely purple. They had that yellow. They had pink. So many beautiful colors. I think Dior does such an amazing job when it comes to that. There was actually even a Tiffany blue that I wanted, but I already have my Chanel Tiffany blues, and I don't want anything competing. If I add bags to my collection now, I want to make sure they're unique and different. All right, I want to talk about a pair of shoes. Now, these shoes I really, really wanted, but I wasn't able to get them in the boutique because this collection went so quickly. And it was the Spring in the City collection, and it was these beautiful sandals. You might recall, I do actually have the zippy coin purse from this collection. I just thought it was so beautiful. Like, look at the colors here. I actually really wanted a Neverfull bag, but then I thought, no, how often am I going to wear it? So I ended up not getting it. But then I decided I really wanted a pair of these shoes. I couldn't get them in the boutique, and then I saw that the beautiful Maria Dragonova was selling these, and she hadn't even really worn them, and so I purchased them from her, and they're really beautiful. The only problem is I thought they would fit my feet. They're a 38. I can wear them. They're a little snug, but I think I would have benefited better from getting like a 39 or even a 38 and a half, but I don't know if they came in half sizes. But either way, I got them because I thought they paired really nicely with my Chanel pink classic flap. So I only wore these once. I'm gonna try to wear them more this summer just because they match, but they are a little small. That was my own fault. I should have made sure that they would fit, but I just got so excited because I wanted to add them to my collection. But look how pretty. You can't deny they're so pretty, right? But I definitely could have used a bigger size. All right, I have another pair of luxury shoes. Now, I don't really own a ton of designer shoes because I tend to gravitate more towards bags, but because I feel like designer bags obviously will last longer than shoes. But these shoes I really, really love so much that I might end up getting another pair. And this was in a size 39. My Valentino Jelly slides. I got these because I thought they paired nicely with my Chanel 19 bag. And then they also pair really nicely with my YSL raffia bag, but they're so comfortable. I love them because they're black and then they have the gold rock studs on them. But I should have purchased, actually when Nordstrom had their designer sale, the same time I got the YSL bag, they had a couple of these on sale, and I probably should have gotten another pair because in the summer months I wear a ton of dresses. Like, that's all I wear. So because I'm walking the dog in the heat, I need to have shoes that are comfortable, and these are very, very comfortable. So I love these shoes. I really do. I've gotten a lot of use out of them, and I would highly recommend them. All right, let's talk about a wallet that I was so excited to get. I remember, you guys know the story if you're familiar with my channel. I went into the Hermes store. I saw this wallet behind the glass, and I remember asking the sales associate, I said, oh my God, is that for sale? And she said yes, and I couldn't believe it. It was the Hermes Pocket Kelly wallet, but it was in mauve pale. So it is this pinkish purple color. So anyway, I ended up purchasing it. I got home, and when I got home, I noticed there were a couple issues with it. So I ended up contacting my sales associate. She found me another one. I returned one. She, gave me the other one. So it worked out. So I love this wallet. I think the thing that I love the most is just this little turn lock closure. It's so beautiful. So what I typically do is I will put my cards and my cash in here, and then there is another zip compartment on the back if you want to put coin. I usually don't put coin or anything, but I really, really love this wallet. It is a good wallet to have if you don't carry a ton of stuff. Now, it's been a little bit of wear and tear. You can see the corners are kind of peeling up a little bit, but for the most part, I love this, and it is one of those pieces that when I look in my purse and I see it, it's so beautiful. Now, this is in the mauve pale, so my sales associate said, hey, be prepared. You probably will get some color transfer. So far, it looks nice. I haven't gotten any color transfer yet, but I've really, really been enjoying this. This little buckle can stick out, but there really aren't any scratches. And do I still have the sticker? I do. I still have the sticker. We are going to peel it off together. See how nice and shiny it is? Oh, love that. But I really, 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 really like this wallet. It's so, so beautiful, and I'm so glad I was able to get it. All right, I have 3 more items to share, and these 3 items go together. And the first one I want to share is this. This is the Louis Vuitton Keep All in the 55 size. So for my birthday this year, I treated myself to, it was like a travel haul. I wanted a bag that I could take with me on weekend trips. So I didn't plan on using this on the plane. I don't think I would take something like this on the plane. So keep in mind, this is only for trips where I'm driving. And my daughter has had a couple of hockey tournaments, and we've had a couple like weekend trips, and I have taken it. So here is the Keep All. I got it in the monogram. I did do an entire video spraying this bag with Apple Guard in case you're wondering, so that way you can protect the vachetta, and I've used it a couple of times and it still looks great. This one does come with a strap. I would highly recommend, if you get this, that you get the bandolier version with the strap that you can put over your shoulder. The Keep All is super, super heavy. I definitely plan on doing a dedicated video, but it is very heavy, so keep that in mind. But it has a lot of space on the inside. I do currently have a Zumoni organizer in there, but it fits a lot. So I would say this is good for a long weekend trip, and it fits all of my necessities. It really does. And like I said, the biggest thing to me, it does get a little bit heavy, but I love the fact that it does have a strap. So if you're looking for a good weekend bag, this is definitely a good one. Part of me, wishes, well, maybe I should have gotten the Damier Ebene version, because then that one wouldn't get quite as dirty, or I wouldn't have to worry about the vachetta as much. But it was something about the travel pieces. I just really wanted to invest in the monogram. I think mainly because of the next items I'm going to mention, because they all kind of coordinate. So another item that I picked up was this little guy. This is the Louis Vuitton DOP kit. I picked that up in the same haul. And this is great because it has a little handle like this. You can hold it. And then you open it and you can see the inside. I do have an organizer here from Zumoni. I knew I was going to use this for either my makeup or my skincare. Now, I tried putting my skincare in here, But that just didn't work out the best because I wanted my skincare to stand up so that nothing leaked. So I thought, well, you know what? Let me try to put my makeup in here. And that actually worked really well. So I'll throw all of my makeup in here, my foundation, my powder, everything. And I like it because I can just see everything. So, and then when I'm done, I just zip it back up and it has been great. Now I also did spray this with Apple Guard as well. I just sprayed the vachetta part and once again, looks like new. So I've really been enjoying this for my makeup items when I travel. And then the final item that I picked up in that haul that is newer is the Nice BB. Now this was an item that I thought I was going to put my makeup in, but I also put my makeup in there and it didn't fit and it just didn't work out because everything was thrown in there. I felt better and I could get a better view of all my makeup in this. But I loved this for my skincare items. Now I would recommend, because you are using these for makeup and skincare, definitely get an organizer. Again, 20% off code. I have that in case you're interested. So I have one in here. This fits my skincare items perfectly. So I put like my cleanser, my face lotion, you know, I have my deodorant, like all of my toiletry items. And then up here, there is a little zip compartment. You can see I actually have my Q-tips and I have my little cotton rounds to take my makeup off, and it works really well. So the cool thing about the Nice BB as well as that one, you can really use it to suit your needs, whatever you want to use it for. I have just found that this works great for my skincare, deodorant, etc. That works great for my makeup. I'll take both of these and I put them in my Everfull, the GM size, and then in the big bag, that's what I put like all my clothing items, my shoes, and that type of thing. And so far, this little system has worked well for me when I've done weekend trips. And I've really been enjoying it. Once again, I did spray this as well. It looks nice, but I did scratch it already. But these items are meant to be used. I knew that when I purchased these, I was going to use and abuse them, so I'm okay if they get some marks. All right, my friends, there you have it. Those are updates on some recent purchases. If there's anything that I didn't mention or anything that you're curious about that maybe I have purchased even within the past couple of years that you're wondering, you know, how have things been? Am I liking it? Feel free to comment down below, because as I always state, I know these items can be expensive, so if there's anything I can do to help, that is definitely what I aim to do here. So I will try to find all of these items and link them down below, or link something similar in case you're looking for them as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that little subscribe button, and I would love to have you follow me on Instagram as well. Have a good one, and I'll see you in my next video.